Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, Obsessed with Christmas. I'm Rebecca, and today, what you probably see behind me is the start of the Christmas village. My dog just realized there's a chameleon in the cage, and he's barking at it. Anyway, I have the Christmas village stuff ready to go. I do have one platform here, and what we're going to do is, there are holes in this table, and I'm going to take my marker. I'm going to go under the table and sort of mark where those holes are so we can do our last little bit of cutting for the channels for our cords. So that way it lays flat on the table. So come along with me. This will be probably a multi-day process, but we'll call this part one, I guess, for now, on setting up our 2025 Christmas village. I went outside, I cut the pieces. This is the non-glamorous side of villaging. See how I've cut the holes here, and I have cut the channels for the cord so that it can still lay flat. Getting snow everywhere on the ground. And then I have this guy. It is really big. And instead of using the cords that it comes with for all your houses, you can use one. This actually, I think, has 15 on it. And so I'm going to use this one, or at least as many as possible, because they do only stretch so far between the plugs. I'm going to use this one. So that way I only have one to plug in and not like 12 or 13 or whatever. So this will definitely save space. I got it on Amazon. I don't remember how much, but not that much. Okay. Okay. Okay, first one is down. We will go ahead and run our cords with all of our buildings over here. And we will just get that stuff in place and get going just as soon as I clean up this floor. I do not like mess. Okay, I've run everything through with the cord here. Plug-in being on the bottom. And I'm going to take these and run them through the various channels underneath. Again, the unglamorous side of villaging. And we'll put the light bulbs in. I don't put the light bulbs in. I learned this the hard way. Don't put the light bulbs in until you're ready because, well, they are glass and glass is breakable. So I have broken a couple of light bulbs. So now I wait until the end. All right, let's do it. Whoops, knocking stuff over. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way actually real quick. It's getting on my nerves. There we go. Now I can do it, and then we'll put that back in the hole. Oops, sorry, cut that part out. Oops. Oops. Whoops. Escaping. It's trying to escape. Extra styrofoam. All right, guys, again, this is part of the unglamorous side of Christmas villaging. This I'm using to help hold up because I don't have a friend this year to help me. I have taped all of these guys, and that is going to help when we take it down. And then I have, that needs to get in there. Then I have this one, which is a different plug. It's actually for the candle shop. I have to connect it this way because it doesn't use a regular bulb. I've got this down. It is just the tiniest, like there's a tiny itsy bitsy gap right here. It's fine, especially once we get all the pieces down. This is my extra cord for the candle shop. And let's get to the fun part, which is putting not only the buildings, but of course also the trees and the people. I don't know how you guys do it, but I typically do buildings and then trees if I have any landscaping or like pathways. But if you watch my videos, you saw we already did the paths. And then we will get to the people last. People and animals last. First, I need my map. I made a map. I always make a map. Okay. I need the sponge. Let's put that there. Sponge. Okay. Our first one is going to be the sponge shop. Which is exactly what you think it is. They sell the natural sponges. And I've got these lights here. They're LEDs, so they're not going to get near as hot. I do have some of the originals that they came with, and they do work, so I keep using them. But for the most part, I've switched over. And then next goal, there we go. Get that in like that. And we're just going to sort of repeat this all the way around. Okay, the next one is this one. And it is the Barton Nursery, I think. I've got the box. Let me see. Sorry, Barton Holiday Greens. And this would be where they will buy all their wreaths, all the garlands, Christmas trees, all that good stuff. It even has a delivery horse, which is adorable. So we'll put it somewhere like it's delivering to somebody. Oops. Whoops. And then that happens where I can't get the light to go in the right way. In the soap shop, which It's not an easy one to find, I can tell you. Let's see. I might swap those actually, looking at them. Whoops. Remember, you've got to sometimes pull the little metal part down. Okay. Swap these guys out because that looks too crowded. Because this is really, like, this guy is super small, which is great. It's part of the Dickens line, and it is smaller than the Snow Village, for example. Okay. Come on, cord. You have to talk to your cords, you know, or it doesn't always work. I'm putting the candle shop here. So I'm redoing my area. Okay, so let's put the toy store here, I think. The silver shop goes there. Teas or candles are there. Okay. Okay, so the next one is going to be the tea shop. Okay. We're going to get our little thing on. One thing I like about Department 56 too, above some others, and this isn't the case with all of them, but a lot of these actually have the hole for your light on the bottom, not the back. Now this one, there are exceptions, of course, right? But the toy store, which I always have to have, it's not Christmas without toys, right? Best part of Christmas is seeing your kids' faces light up. Forgot about this one, but I can pull it out a little bit. Shove it right in there. This in the back, you can see there's a hole, but what we're going to do is we're going to cover it with trees. So that way when I do my pan around, you're not going to see it. It'd be great. Whoops. Hold on. Whoops, that one is a little bit cracked. I don't know if you can see it. So we're going to throw that one away. We don't want any cracked bulbs or cut fingers, none of that. This is the China shop. Okay, guys, I realized I forgot. I had to re-glue this on. If you need to be really careful as you touch your pieces because some of them are very fragile. And this got knocked off, this little piece of railing. Super glue is great to glue your stuff back on. It dries really fast. And just don't grab, you know, your pieces by the delicate parts. And don't get super glue on yourself. It does come off, it's just annoying. Okay, and now, whoops, let's move this guy out of the way. Oh, this one is another back one. Yep. Don't touch that, you just repaired it. Oh, the toy shop. You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to do this. Watch. This is real time. This is real life Christmas villaging, y'all. This is real life Christmas villaging. Oh, we're going to... That one did not. It's too big. The toy shop is too big. And yes, I try to put as many, especially for shopping, as possible. Shopping is fun, right? Shopping is fun. And in the village of Oakwood, y'all, that's, you know, that's important. It's a thing. People come to Oakwood for rest, for relaxation, to visit their family here, you know, and to get some things that you just can't get anywhere else. Put in the comments down below if you also have a story for your shop. Okay, so this, let's scoot over a tiny bit there so we can see, because see, the stairs are right here, so I kind of want to make sure there's enough. Whew. We're going to have to get a little brush to sort of, whoops, looks like we got some dirt on there. Okay. Oh, don't need this for that one. Okay, the candle shop. Let me show you. So this one's a little bit different. It has the cord, okay? We're gonna, whoops, no, I think I had it right the first time. There we go, okay. And where's the cord? There it is. There we go, okay. Good, sort of, yeah, sit there. And there's more space right here. And I'm sure you're wondering, like, Rebecca, you just said that you want to put as many pieces as possible. Why are you leaving more space? And that is because this little piece goes with it. There's a little plug in the back of here where you get its power source. Now, there's a whole bunch of cords on this side, but on this back side here, see, there's a whole bunch of cords. We're going to put some trees and it'll be fine. And by some, I mean a lot. Okay, now we're going to get to the food, because in the village of Oakwood, we also have a lot of food options. Okay, our first one that we are going to put out is the market. Now this market, there's a lot of specialized shops, but this market may have things that you can't find somewhere else, like just vegetables or maybe some other dry goods, right? It's sort of a dry goods vegetable place. Maybe this is where you can find your fish. All these little styrofoam pieces. Y'all know about all those styrofoam pieces. They just get on your nerves. They get on mine. Okay, there we go. And the next one, candied hams. This is our meat, bacon, our ham, our pork. Okay. Candied hams. And this, we will, oh, this was the broken one. I almost used the broken one again, guys. Okay. Okay. Here we go. And this one just fits right there. Perfect. And then, guys, a new one that I am very excited about this year. Let me show you. It's the cheese shop, guys. I haven't even taken it out of its packaging. Just throw that on the ground. We'll pick all the stuff up later. We have a lot of vacuuming to do on the floor. But look, I got this last year after my village actually, I can't remember if I bought it during the season or but it was already up or if everything was already down. But I came across this, which I have been wanting. And for my fellow collectors out there, I know y'all know the cheese shop, again with its hole on the bottom, is not an easy guy to come by. It's definitely difficult. Oops, don't put too far up in there. I had to break one of those things one time, the metal pieces, because it just wouldn't come out. What's the next one? I can't read. Chocolate shop. Oh, chocolate shop. Okay. And then puddings and then spice. Chocolate shop. Chocolate shop. Chocolate shop? Hold on. The puddings is here. So I'm trying to think, guys. Spice, pudding. Okay. Okay, guys, it's not Christmas if we don't have the poulterers. Leave a comment down below and tell me what Christmas movie references the poulterer. And this one, sometimes they are difficult, so we have to get them sorted out. There we go. I paused it so I could really get that in there because all you could see was my arm anyway. Okay. Then the next shop. I'm going to change it up from my blueprint, but that is okay. This one's being a pain. Don't always. Sometimes they work, but sometimes they want to be a pain. The next one, my sister gave me as a gift. The Spice Shop is essential because it would not be a very good Christmas without some delicious spices, would it? Then, with Mrs. Perrywell's puddings. The outside cauldron there. Let's see. I don't even know. Have I been putting these up where you can even see them? I have no idea. Okay. And this one again is very small, which is great. Okay. What do I do with it? Oh, sorry, Jackson. That Velcro that I just undid scared my dog. Whoops. Okay, one more brand new one. Might help if you can take this off. Now this one is a Limax. I typically, as you can see, am a Department 56 sort of person, but this one, this was new last year. It's still available, just not directly through Michael's, but there's other places you can buy it. It's just the chocolate shop. One reason I don't care for Limax as much is they always have the holes back here. There's never any with the holes on the bottom. So, my first year actually displaying it. And I thought this would be great to put, even though we do have the tea shop on the other side, maybe somebody wants to do a chocolate tasting. And it comes with its little sign. This Carmela's Wine and Chocolate Tasting Room, which I'm not 100% sure would have been in the Victorian era, but or Georgian era, but we'll fudge it. Fits right in, see? So cute. And pull this a little bit. Because I've taped it, you can pull a little bit if you need to. I was looking for the lights. Aha! Whoops, bombs away, there goes a tree. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. Okay, and that is not my favorite. Okay. So, sort of wiggle this in. Okay. There we go. Everybody do the shuffle. Okay, just a little bit. We just need a little bit of a shuffle. Okay. There we go. And now, guys, our food area is done and our shopping area is done. So I did not remember, I didn't do a good job labeling. Do a better job next year of which pieces sort of stack under. Because if I glued them all, then I would throw them all out. But since I just stacked them, I can keep the other pieces. I didn't do a good job labeling those. So we're going to do better next year. But I have set these up. This sort of fits under this one right here. And then we have a nice wall. We have some rocks. We have the tunnel that I had previously done. If you want to know how to make any of these, I have a tutorial on these. I realized we probably need something here, so I just cut out a little piece of styrofoam with my hot knife and just made some random shapes and painted it. There will probably be a bush here to hide that, and there will be, you know, trees and whatever, something here. More of these, my mountain, a few more of those. This needs to be glued a little bit more glue there. And then this, of course, is the mountain. So this is the mountain I made this year, which y'all can go back and watch on my channel. This does have a seam area. It was not part of my puzzle piece. I made it at the same time, but I just couldn't figure out how to make it overlap. You do see two different sort of driveways, two ways to get on to the estate area. In this corner, again, we're going to cover up some of this stuff to hide the fact that it's not just one continuous piece. And now, some of these that you see, I made those trees in the back, but the other two are actually from Michael's spring shop, as are some of the other little pieces of landscaping that you see in the back there. On them. Very easy. That's one thing also keep in mind and look around, because Michael's, or wherever you go, Hobby Lobby, wherever you go for your stems, they may have something that, yeah, it's not technically winter, but you add a little snow on it, it looks great. All of these pieces, they were from my spring video. All of these. And I want to show y'all something pretty neat. I did something a little bit different, partially because I feel like I'm running out of time. But this was my spring branch. And instead of putting snow on it this time, I very, very lightly sprayed white paint. Some we got more than others, so I might do a little bit of touch-up snow. But I just did a little bit of white paint on them for my spray paint. And then I will pull these off and we'll put them down and get ready. So let's jump into putting up a few more village pieces. All right, guys, let's do the observatory. Actually, I think the observatory, I think I said earlier the farm might have been my first one I did. I think actually it was the observatory that I did first. It's been a long time. Been working on this all year. Alrighty. So we're going to use this one, which is what is this one called? It's called Welcoming Christmas, and it is another one that has a special cord. Piece, so there's less snow, so we're going to add a little bit more snow to in just a minute. Okay, now we have our observatory. Isn't it pretty? This need probably should have done it the other way around. But that was good. let's go ahead and do the estate area. We're gonna go ahead and put those through, as I have now fed the holes, or I have cut the holes. Okay, so we're gonna do Hopcastle Folly up there. The Barrow Manor is gonna be right there. And over there is going to be the orangery.
Yeah, I want a hole. There we go. Little of the walls. Here, some walls.
These silly britches.
And a big hole. Wait, actually, a little hole for children. And a little hole for children. Yeah, a little hole for children. Yeah, a little hole right in the middle of the wall. But how are we going to get walls right here?
How do you think walls happen? You build them.
And the house needs walls.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Spiky. Why does it have spikes on top?
It's decoration. Decoration is something you put to make it, you know, look pretty.
Hey, why did you add lights right here? Why did you add Christmas?
That's the regular Christmas lights, my son. Is that other light on?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Now do you have to put the house on top of it?
Yes, I'm trying to check the light first. That's one thing, guys. Make sure you check your light before you put your house on, or it's more difficult to do afterwards. Now we have our orangery, where our family grows oranges and other tropical things. Oh shoot, that's missing one. I'm gonna have to glue one on. Hey, how are you doing?
I was doing thumbs up
Okay.
to make
Okay, here we go.
to feel like it's good. Even we do have this piece
Yep.
for the bricks that goes back here.
That's right.
Yeah,
Orangery.
it's important.
It is
do
important. Bring that to Mama. This right here. Hey, bring the garden. No, the garden. The garden right here. It looks expensive.
Yeah.
Well, it took Mommy a lot of time to make.
I want it to be $100.
Okay. All right, now guys, we're gonna
Wait,
put our
I want
garden.
it to be
Right back here.
$1,000. I want that backyard to be 1,000 back.
Okay.
1,000.
And this, I know I have another one. I'll have to glue another one on.
Hey,
I
Mommy.
didn't realize that it was missing.